Just a quick one. North, south, east. We're told we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour east this way. So currently I am sat on a ball, according to the globe model, spinning 1,000 miles an hour this way. Okay, I'm facing directly south, directly to the supposed south pole, yeah, on the globe model. Now I'm sat up a tower crane, like I said, facing directly south. Now please explain to me why, if I'm travelling 1,000 miles an hour spinning this way, why that block is not representing or not moving whatsoever. We get shown the Foucault pendulum, which is this nonsensical, masonical, pantomime style bit of evidence for the supposed spin of the globe Earth. But yeah, I'm recreating it here. Like I said, I'm pointing directly south. Shut the window. Facing directly south to the supposed south pole, which means I'm directly side on to the equator. So if I've got 1,000 miles an hour spin this way, why is that not reflected in that block? That's 31 meters of rope. I'm looking at 90 foot of rope. Yeah, and yet this is shown as evidence, the Foucault pendulum, in every city, in all these museums, showing the Earth's rotation. Now, alright, this is a slight industrial version of it, but still, I'm not seeing anything. There's no movement. Look at it. What do we conclude from this? Well, it's quite simple. The Earth is not spinning. And there's got to be something wrong with the Foucault pendulum. It's got to be, because I'm recreating it here. Nothing. Wind speed 1 kilometer an hour. Okay, ideal day for this test actually, but look, nothing. If I was spinning 1,000 miles an hour, if the base of the crane was attached to the Earth that's spinning 1,000 miles an hour, the crane is obviously, the tower and jib are attached, and then you've got the rope hanging off it 90 foot with a block on the bottom of it, essentially a pendulum. Then I'd like to see a model of a globe or a ball with a pendulum on it that's spinning 1,000 miles an hour that doesn't move. Don't give me no bullshit about gravity, because that would debunk your own silly Foucault pendulum. This simple little thing here I'm doing while I'm quiet proves without a shadow of a doubt the Earth is not spinning, it's stationary. So you can stick your Foucault pendulum where the sun don't shine. Now if it was real, I was on an Earth that was spinning 1,000 miles an hour, I'd be seeing something like this. Yeah? Some sort of reaction like this. This would be the reaction. This is what we see in the museums. Very graceful. But we're not. I had to drive the crane and slam the brake on to get that. Sorry. My conclusion is either the Foucault pendulum's bullshit, which it is anyway, or the Earth is not spinning. Or quite frankly, both. The Earth is not spinning and the Foucault pendulum is bullshit, because I've just proved it here today. Sat in the crane, that block was deadly still until I drove the crane, and yet I'm supposed to believe the Earth is spinning 1,000 miles an hour. It's utter tosh. Basic observations again tell us we've been lied to. Another nail in this imaginary spinning cannonball magical pantomime of stupidity we call the globe. The only thing I find amazing is how we actually believe those cartoons and magic stories in the first place, when none of it relates to the real world that we experience on a daily basis. I'm sick of the pantomime and stupidity of the globe. I cannot stand it anymore. Add to that the nonsense that's going on in the flat earth movement. Dear oh dear. The earth is flat, guys. But don't follow big channels. Go look for yourself. Get on the channel. Go look for imaginary curve. It doesn't exist. And it's certainly not spinning. I proved that here today. Cheers for bearing with me.